Hello again, YouTube. I know I said we ain't gonna do nothing else for today, but y'all know how I do. I'll change my mind, especially if I have a conversation or I see some news or something, and I did it again. So, in the comments on somebody else's video talking to this guy, and we still having a conversation, but I just wanted to touch on this because I know somebody here in Milwaukee that this happened to, and I tried to reach out to him and stuff, but he was just down in the dumps. He was unwilling to talk about it. He told me something, so I got enough details between him and this guy I'm talking to in the comments right now. He just told me he was a guy. I asked him, was he a girl or a guy? He just told me he was a guy. So hopefully you watching. I think his name is The Realist or something like that. So I can break this down for you. Listen, man. I believe I've been in a marriage longer than most of these guys on YouTube. And I wasn't perfect, but the things that I did that weren't right, that could have been better, are not things that would destroy a relationship. Women be destroying relationships for a number of things. Either they trying to be tough, they trying to show somebody like that they know that I ain't going for that. They mess their relationship like that. They mess their relationship up in a number of ways. So this particular guy said, I'm not sure, we still having a conversation, but I want to put this video from a standpoint of you got broke up with over a text message. What should you do? Never, under any circumstances, try to get a woman back who breaks up with you. Under any circumstance. If you break up with her and you was being petty, this, that, and the other, that's different. But even in those situations, you don't go back begging to these women. I'm telling you, especially these modern women with social media and all of this. I was married longer than a lot of you. I know how marriage is. I know a lot of married people. So if she breaks up with you over a text, your relationship is supposed to be over. If let's say y'all still together, and you confront her like, I ain't sharing no woman, which you shouldn't. Listen, the vag can be destroyed. The vag can be destroyed. You ain't beating every dude. The vag can be destroyed. What if she messing with some dude and he like 20 inches? If you ain't 20 inches, guess what? Or what if she say, well, I just want you to jam my toy. This ain't for kids, y'all. I'm just saying. The vag can be destroyed. I believe in polygyny. Polygyny was condoned by the Most High all through the scripture. Anybody want to challenge me? Bring it on. But polyamory is nowhere in scripture. Polyamory is really whoremongering on both parties. You a guy, you creating a 304. You a girl, you being a 304. Watch out, I think there's the police behind me. They be looking for stuff. Some of them be thirsty. Pull people over. Like, yeah, I know I'm defending the police, but the truth is some of them be thirsty. Pull people over. Nobody had time to talk to you. Nobody want to be out of no money. So hold on, let me just, I'm gonna turn off. Give me a second. But anyway, while we talking, like, give me 1 second. Let me see what this dude doing. Get away from him. In case he thirsty. That ain't even police. That's just, they trucks is like that. Look like that in the front. But anyway, you never, if she breaks up with you or if she's talking about leaving you, you tell her, do what you got to do. If you was wrong and she talking about leaving. Like, if you lying about you trying to make her think you monogamous, first of all, stop lying. Either you monogamous or you ain't. If you got a desire to have more than one woman, stop trying to act like you monogamous, man. You just creating problems. That's where they talking about all this cheating stuff. If they know how you get down up front, listen, and they don't like it, they can move around. But y'all dudes be lying to these women. Y'all know they be watching Disney and be all into these fairy tales. And y'all got them thinking they the only one. You know, that's not, me personally, I don't think that's healthy for a woman to even want to be the only one, because most of them don't do well in those situations. And guys need to stop lying, making them believe that they the only one. So, let's make sure I have to make sure he ain't run that red light. If she breaks up with you over a text, or she sees you talking to a girl or looking at a girl, that petty stuff, we'll just call it, let her go. And don't be like, look, tell her, look, you made your decision. That's where we're going to go with it. Hey, because if you try to get her back, she's not going to respect you after that. If she's getting any attention from any guys that you might know about or don't know about, she's not going to respect you after that. If she break up with you over something petty and you try to get her back, you being a simp. And she's not going to respect you. You tell her, look, this what you made your decision, now live with it. Live with it. You want to talk all that noise to a grown man, live with it. When they break up with you, or they want to break up with you, or they get to talking all that snazzy stuff, don't baby them. This is where we gonna go with it. Now, rub your hands together correctly in your mind. Oh yeah. Because I know you seeing other women just appealing to you physically or even mentally. Like, I'm sure you talking to somebody, you like, man, she seemed like she a good girl. Me personally, I would say, somebody break up with you, that's your chance to kind of focus on other things that's more important in life, like the Most High, like money. You know, you girlfriends lead to wives, and wives lead to divorce. So, you know, take that time to, I'm not telling you not to deal with any women. I wouldn't tell you that, because some women, you know, they can be fun, like, you know, smelling them, dealing with them, seeing their personality, seeing what they, you know, they can be fun. When y'all stop having fun, it's usually because you letting her dominate you. That's not going to be fun, because you a man. So, yeah, this is what I would tell you, man. If she broke up with you, if you text somebody, you got caught texting, and you choosing monogamy, stop doing that. If you choosing monogamy, be monogamous then. You choosing that one vag, the one set of breasts, everything about her, you choosing that one. So, you know, just go with your choice, man. And when she start withholding sex from you, one becomes none. This what's weird is all these married guys that's jacking off. I can see if you just got a high sex drive and, you know, it ain't enough. But if that's the case, then you need another wife. Then you need polygyny. You need to add to her. And like I tell y'all all the time, guys, if you in the wrong, you choose monogamy and you get caught texting another girl and you want to stay with that girl, as long as she didn't break up with you, if she mad at you, just apologize. Be a man. Well, you know, and don't do it no more, because if you choose a monogamy, be monogamous. Dudes be out here lying, man. You emasculating your own self. You got her thinking you monogamous, but yet you got these women at work and over here and over there, and your brother and neighbor, you smashing her. Come on, man. You being a wimp. You ain't being no player. You being a wimp. So, But again, like I said, if she break up with you, never go back to her. If she talking about leaving you, tell her to go. She talking about, well, I'll just get somebody to go get somebody. Once you start saying like that kind of stuff to a man, you really ending a relationship with a man, with a mouse, with a little boy. Oh, no, don't do that. I'm sorry. Don't go get smashed. Don't go let somebody bust off in your mouth. No, go by all means. But guess what? If you think you're gonna punk me out of my paycheck and you done messed the relationship up, watch this. I literally tell a judge, you might as well just put me in jail now, because that ain't happening. Let me show you. This what these judges, I've been paying attention. This is what they'll do. If they racist, they're gonna try to get you anyway and go. Like if you black and you getting caught up in a family court or a child support situation, they don't want you to have no guns. They don't want you to have anything. They're gonna try to figure out a way to get it. So watch what you say to these women when you start arguing with them. You know, don't admit nothing like, no, I ain't never threatened. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't never threatened nobody. That's just the truth. When you start arguing, that's why I say it's just best probably to just get away from around them, because when you start trying to make it work with a woman who don't respect you, or a woman who think you're supposed to bow down to her, or she doing you a favor by being with you, that can get very, very ugly. I'm just gonna tell you now. I'm telling you right now, that can get ugly. So you might as well end it when you get a chance. As soon as she start talking about what man she gonna do that, let her do it. And don't be jealous of her, especially in situations if you wasn't getting none anyway. Let that dude have her and make it as hard as you can for her to get any money out of you. If that's not your woman no more, it's unfair for her to get money out of you. You could support your kids directly. That's unfair for guys to have to support these women in cases where they mess their own relationship up. That's just unfair. That's not fair. And it's not God's system. That's the devil striking on men. I can't even see myself. Like, it's just a blur. I'm almost done anyway. Oh, there it is. Now I see that cute face. But anyway, don't listen, man. Don't ever be listening to all that negative stuff. I don't care what your flaws are. I don't care what. There is going to be some woman out there that's saying he kind of cute, or I like his personality, or he's a smart. You know, it's women that's attracted to smart guys. Attracted to all kind of stuff, man. Don't ever let them put you in a position where you start making them like they better than you. I don't care how good they look. Like, you gonna find some women fine. Like, they just very attractive to you. But don't ever minimize yourself for them. And even if they say, nah, I just want to be friends, or they say, nah, you ain't my type, that's the end. Just end it, move on. Because if you get with her, you try to put game on her, I'm telling you, most of the time, it's going to end bad. This is a lot of the divorces you see. People who shouldn't have been together in the first place, that one or the other didn't even like the other person. They settled. And when somebody say they settle for you, that don't mean you a bad person. That's just either they just talking, or they might have. Like, you might not be their type. Who cares? They're women. Who cares? If you line all these women up, they're going to have a slit down the middle. They're going to have different colors. They're going to have that round with the little, the nips. They all going to have the same offer, the same thing to offer. If they all was without clothing, we'll say, and they all was lined up all the way across, they all gonna have the same thing. Just different scars, different this, different that. So don't get too attached. She said, well, I don't want to deal with you no more. You text another girl. Okay. All right then. Bye. 2 days later, she called you back. Guys ain't paying attention to her like she thought. Hey, listen, I think we should probably try to work it out. Nah. We just gonna go with what you said. You wanted to break up because you called me texting. We just gonna go with that. Don't give these chicks no advantage over you, man. It's too many of them. Young, old, tall, short, light skin, dark skin. Pink lips, this, that, long hair, short hair, all the stuff. You getting punked by one like she's the last woman in the world. Like Charleston White said, it was like one of like the usual Charleston White type of thing. He said a dude can stick his wing ding in a gas pump, in his gas tank. We can put it anywhere. Don't be letting these women punk you. That ain't their job. You sinning when you do that. I'm going to talk about that, man. I'm telling you, this stuff go deep. When you go against the original standard of God, it's always sin. It's always sin. If it's something that wasn't touched on, that's different. But he touched on what a woman is supposed to be to a man. So, oh my goodness. Oh man, whose fault was that? That really was kind of both of their fault. He's sitting there and he bumped him from behind. That's kind of both of their fault. They finna be arguing like crazy. Because that person in the front just stopped. Look, I'm finna be out of some money. That person, just let him go. Let him go. I saw the whole thing. Stop being petty. It was kind of both of y'all fault. Anyway, back on subject. Nah, man, we're gonna make a whole video about this tomorrow, like with the notes. Don't be telling you, they try to leave or they want to leave or they break up with you. Listen, man. You see, y'all let the sex sounds get in your head. Y'all let what they do during sex get in your head. Let me just help you out. She might not even always do that. Oh, she a freak. She broke up with you though. Get a new freak. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. This is The Truth Man.